Do you ever start something with excitement but never finish it? Do you have 10 ideas running through your mind at once but cannot complete even one? Do you feel like your creativity is a gift and a curse at the same time? Kai knew this pain every single day. He was a 20-year-old musician in a small riverside village. Music lived inside him. He could hear melodies in everything around him. When rain fell, he heard rhythm. When wind blew, he heard harmony. When birds sang, he heard perfect pitch. His fingers were magic on every instrument. Guitar, flute, drums, piano, whatever he touched came alive with beautiful sound. But there was one terrible problem that broke his heart. Kai had never finished a single song. Not one. Not ever. Every day, inspiration would strike him like lightning. He would rush to his room, grab an instrument, and start creating. The first few notes would be brilliant, perfect, beautiful. He could feel it. This would be his masterpiece. But then, halfway through, his mind would jump to another idea. Wait, what if I made it faster? No, slower. No, what if I used a different instrument? Actually, I just thought of a completely different melody. Let me start that one instead. And so he would abandon the first song and start a second, then a third, then a 10th, then a 100th. His room looked like a storm had hit it. Papers everywhere, notebooks filled with half-written lyrics, recordings of song beginnings that went nowhere, instruments lying around with unfinished melodies still hanging in the air. His mother would look at the chaos and sigh. "Kai, why do you never finish anything?" His friends called him the wandering musician because his mind wandered from song to song, never staying long enough to reach an ending. Some thought he was lazy. Others thought he was just showing off, pretending to be a genius who was too good to finish ordinary songs. But Kai was not lazy, and he was not showing off. He was suffering. The pain of having so much music inside him but being unable to share even one complete song was like carrying water in hands with holes. Everything leaked away before it could be given. One night, after another day of starting and abandoning 5 different songs, Kai sat on his floor surrounded by unfinished music. He put his head in his hands and whispered, "What is wrong with me? Why can I not finish anything? I have so much music inside, but it all stays trapped in pieces." Then he heard a gentle knock on his door. His neighbor, old Mira, stood there. She was maybe 70 years old, a music teacher who had lived in the village all her life. But there was something special about Mira. She had been deaf since birth. She could not hear a single sound. Yet somehow, she had been teaching music for 50 years. People said she was the best teacher in the region. Kai had always wondered how a deaf woman could teach music, but he had never asked. Mira looked around Kai's chaotic room. She saw the hundreds of unfinished songs. She picked up a few papers, reading the musical notes written there. Then she turned to Kai and signed with her hands. Kai knew some sign language, enough to understand. "You have melody but no rhythm," she signed. "Your mind jumps like a rabbit. I can teach you to make it walk like a steady drum. Come to my house tomorrow morning. I will show you 5 lessons, not about music, about your wandering mind." Kai felt a small spark of hope. He nodded. The next morning, Kai arrived at old Mira's small house by the river. Inside, it was different from what he expected. It was perfectly organized, calm, peaceful. Instruments hung on the walls in careful order, not chaos like his room. Order. Mira gestured for him to sit. Then she pulled out a large drum and placed it in front of him. "First lesson," she signed. "Tune your instrument before you play. Your mind is an instrument. Before you start creating, you must tune it, calm it, focus it. Otherwise, every sound you make will be out of tune." She placed Kai's hands on the drum. "Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Match it to a steady beat. Breathe in for 4 beats. Breathe out for 4 beats. Do this for 5 minutes before you touch any instrument. This tunes your mind. At first, Kai's mind jumped around even while breathing, but slowly, following the rhythm of 4 beats in, 4 beats out, his thoughts began to settle. His breath became the metronome. His mind became tuned. Mira watched him with knowing eyes. Though she could not hear, she could see the change in his body. His shoulders relaxed, his face softened. Second lesson, Mira signed when his breathing had steadied. 1 note at a time. Music is not created all at once. It happens 1 note at a time, fully present in each sound. Your problem is that your mind is already playing note 10 while your hands are still on note 1. This splits your focus. This makes completion impossible. She placed a simple wooden flute in his hands. Play 1 note, just 1. Hold it for 5 seconds. Do not think about the next note. Just be completely in this 1 sound. Then the next, then the next. Kai played 1 note. His mind immediately wanted to jump to a melody, a harmony, a complete song. But Mira shook her head. She put her hand on his shoulder. Stay here. This note. Nothing else exists. Slowly, Kai learned to stay present in 1 note before moving to the next. It felt strange. His creative mind wanted to fly, but Mira was teaching him to walk before flying. Third lesson, Mira signed. Feel the rhythm. Do not force the melody. Rhythm is the foundation. Melody without rhythm collapses, but rhythm without melody still stands. She took the drum and started beating a simple, steady rhythm. Even though she could not hear it, she felt the vibration. Her hands moved with perfect timing. Then she placed Kai's hands on the drum skin while she played. Feel this, she signed. This is focus, steady, consistent, not jumping around. This is what your mind needs, not wild melody running everywhere. Strong rhythm staying in place. Kai felt the vibration through his hands. Boom, 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 boom. Steady, reliable, focused. It was hypnotic. His scattered mind began to sync with the rhythm. Mira smiled. Fourth lesson, she signed. Practice your scales daily. Every master musician practices basic scales every single day, not because they do not know them, but because discipline is built through small daily practice. If you want to finish songs, practice finishing small things every day. Write 1 verse completely, not 10 songs halfway. 1 verse, fully done. Next day, 1 more. This builds the muscle of completion. Kai suddenly understood. He had been trying to create masterpieces without building the discipline of finishing. Fifth lesson, Mira signed, and this one surprised Kai most. Rest between notes. Silence is part of music. Your mind needs rest. If you play constantly without stopping, you create noise, not music. Learn when to stop, when to be silent, when to let 1 song finish before starting another. The space between notes is as important as the notes themselves. Kai felt something profound shift in his understanding. For the next 3 months, Kai practiced Mira's 5 lessons every day. Before creating anything, he tuned his mind with breathing for 5 minutes. While creating, he stayed present in 1 note at a time. He felt the rhythm before adding melody. He practiced finishing 1 small thing daily. And he rested between creations, letting silence exist. Slowly, things changed. He finished his first complete song, just 3 minutes long, simple, but complete. Then another, then another. Each one had a beginning, a middle, and an end. 6 months after meeting Mira, Kai had finished 20 complete songs. The village was amazed. The wandering musician became the finishing musician. People asked him, "How did you change?" Kai smiled and said, A deaf master taught me that focus is not about hearing everything. It is about feeling the rhythm of one thing at a time until it is complete. She showed me 5 lessons. Tune your mind first. Stay in one note fully. Feel rhythm before melody. Practice small completions daily. Rest between creations. These lessons built not just my music, but my focused mind. Years later, young musicians came to Kai with the same problem. I start everything but finish nothing. And Kai would smile and say, "Let me teach you 5 lessons I learned from a woman who could not hear but understood music better than anyone." Because focus is not natural. It is trained, one steady beat at a time. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, please like this video and subscribe to Wise Man's Tales for more inspiring stories every week. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you start many things but struggle to finish? Which lesson speaks to you most? Share your experience with us. Stay focused and learn to finish what you start.